Unlimited Life Hacks, and today I have a Dollar Tree shopping haul that ended up turning into a Finding Dory craft project. And I'm showing you some of the stuff that I bought. They had those Dory Q-tips, and I bought them for the Dory on them. And I'm recycling a Tide Pods container to make this project. I just saw a little fish tank all over it. I had seen that in the morning. Just using an X-Acto blade to cut out the front. There's actually a line that you can follow on it. And I ended up cleaning it up a little bit more than this. This is sort of like in the middle of me cutting it up. Here we have those Q-tips, and we're taking the label off. It came off really easy. All I did was slit the back, and the whole entire thing just peeled off. It's not really stuck on the container. It's kind of wrapped around it. There were plenty at the Dollar Tree this week. I bought several of them because I use Q-tips a lot, not only, for, myself, but craft projects. Now, for one of the pieces of coral that I made, I'm cutting some of the Q-tips into all varying sizes. Now, I have a small piece of scrap polymer clay. I'm going to just create a small ball. And I'm going to take the Q-tips and I'm going to stick them in. I'm going to then remove the Q-tips, and I'm going to bake the clay, depending on the package instructions. The one that I use is 275 for about a half hour. And then I'm going to spray paint it black. I don't need the base to show. But just remember to remove the Q-tips before you bake, and then they go right back in. I found these at the Dollar Tree too. They were just little sparkly cutouts. They're in the craft department, and they reminded me of coral if you put them together. I guess you're supposed to use them as, not in this way. They're on scrapbooking or fluorescent. I just thought they were. Using some wooden dowels the same way as I did the Q-tips, and I purchased a bag of white marble chips, and I just hot glued them together to form coral. And here I am using some, this is ink, alcohol ink, but I also colored some of the pieces using Luminaire paint. I like Luminaire paint on clay better than acrylic. It's just personal. Here I'm using the gold. I also baked the base of this piece of coral. The whole thing with making little fish coral reefs is texture. And you see after I painted them. Now that might not look like a piece of coral, but when I put it together, it will. And I took that Tide box and I spray painted a high gloss inside and out. Here's the coral I made by just gluing together. And this is when it was put together. It is so cute. I cut out the little Dory pieces. The background was clear. To this, I added some shells, just hot glued them down. And the lighting on this, since a lot of the things in there were fluorescent, you'll shot. You see it at the top. I added some LED black light fairy lights up there, and it gives like a soft blue glow. And the blinking light is just, you get them on Amazon. They're just individual LED lights, and the batteries can be changed. They last about 24 hours, but you're not going to leave this on for 24 hours. To get the things really glowing, I also used a dropper. Here's a better shot of the lights that I put on. And I just squished that up in a ball, the fairy lights, and turned it on, the battery. I did highlight things like the eyes and the edges of some of the coral, some glow-in-the-dark paint. And there's the LED light that I hid behind the coral. It looks very good when you turn it on in the dark. Kids are going to love this project. Great for a Saturday afternoon if you have something to do with the kids.